Where are we in the standings? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're actually all the way down in 11th place to start the season off, but we do have a game in hand, so it's not as bad as you think, you mother... I'm just messing around, but in all seriousness, with this game in hand, as long as we get the 3 points, we'll move back up into 2nd or 3rd place. First game of the episode is against Brentford, so let's get straight into it. Alright, for this game, we are going to be going with our best 11. I love to look at this team. I loved this team last year in real life, and this is just the strongest 11 we can put out, and I love being able to bring in Jorginho and Trossard off the bench, players like Nelson and Nketiah as well. Alright, let's get to it. Back out here to Damsgaard. He's working it around Ben White very well. Saliba with the interception. It looks like we might be able to break here. Yes, Xhaka got it out to Martinelli. Get a little bit of possession. Oh, Xhaka with the turnover. Brentford pushing forward very well here. And the ball falls nicely to Brentford, but Ramsdale with the save. Xhaka's going to push forward here a little bit. Martinelli on a little bit of a run here. And he's able to get past the defender. We're going to look inside. To Jesus, to Odegaard, to Saka, and Saka slots it into the bottom left corner. What a team goal by the Arsenal. Maybe one too many passes, or maybe two too many passes in the box, but we eventually got it over to Saka. And he was able to slot it into the bottom left corner past David Raya. It's always nice to get a 1-0 lead very early on in the game. Relieves a lot of the pressure. Brentford on the attack here, and De La Cruz puts it just wide of the post. Xhaka with the unforced error. And Gabriel with the interception. I really love the pairing of Gabriel and Saliba. I think that's the pairing for Arsenal's future. And Saka tries to send Jesus through here, but unable to get the ball through. And Saliba again with the interception, but I think it was a handball. Yep, Jesus is going to send Martinelli through here, and we're through again. He's going to pull it back to Jesus. Jesus with the shot, and Raya with the save. And Brentford might be on the attack here. And Mbeumo pushing forward, back to Ganogo. The shot and the save by Ramsdale. What a shot by Ganogo. Brentford are putting the pressure on here in the first half. We win the header off the corner. Ramsdale with the save. It actually kind of went towards the middle of the goal. Brentford again with another corner. This time Martinelli wins the header, and he's unable to clear it. And Ramsdale has to make another save. And we'll just send it back to Ramsdale. So far, he might be the player of the match. Brentford will send De La Cruz down the line. He's got options in the middle. Gabriel with the tackle that probably prevents a goal. I don't know if Ramsdale would have been able to save it from there. Lots of unforced errors so far by Arsenal. Surely he was offsides, but Ramsdale makes the save either way and keeping us honest in our different spots. And this time, De La Cruz slots it past Ramsdale. I think one of the defenders was in Ramsdale's way, so he couldn't exactly see where the shot was going. Yep, it was Gabriel. He wasn't really in the way. Maybe he should have saved that one as well, but he's already saved so many, you can't really ask him to do too much more. So far, Brentford is definitely outperforming us, so we need to step it up in the second half. Here in the second half, we definitely need to get Odegaard and Saka more involved. As we try to send it out to Saka, but Odegaard wants to send it into Jesus. And now Brentford are hitting us on the counter-attack, passing it around the box very nicely. A shot and a goal for Jensen. What a shot past Ramsdale. I don't know if there was a whole lot that Ramsdale could have done about that shot. Yeah, it looks like it was a pretty good shot into the left side of the net. Brentford up 2-1. That is not the start we were looking for here in the second half. Now down 2-1 after a confident start by Arsenal. It looks like Brentford is taking control of this game. Ref, come on. Brentford are on the attack again. So far this season, just 2 points, but they are not playing like a 2-point club. Saliba with another tackle. Saliba's playing very well. We're going to send Saka through again here. We're going to try to touch it down the line a little bit and then cut back inside on his left foot. Try to send a finesse shot around to the left side of the post. But it goes way too far left. And Brentford again they're attacking very well. And we have been unable to stop them. There we go. Zinchenko finally makes a tackle on Mbeumo. We're going to be able to send Martinelli through here, I think. And a little bit too heavy of a touch. He retains possession, so we're going to get it down here to Xhaka. Xhaka's going to find Odegaard. He's not going to find Odegaard. Thomas Partey makes the tackle, though, and then passes it out to Zinchenko, but he is unable to get it there. Ref, come on. Oh, now Wissa is through. Zinchenko's able to track back and get in front of him. And he's going to tackle him out for a corner. All right, we're going to bring on Trossard for Jesus and Jorginho on for Xhaka. Brentford play it short off the corner, and they're going to send it back towards the middle. Saka's able to make an interception, but then unable to retain possession of the ball. A shot, but Ramsdale with the easy save. Ben White into Odegaard. Odegaard with a little bit of space here. We're just going to keep running. Odegaard with the space and the shot, and Raya with the save down to his left. Going to find Gabriel on the corner. He's unable to get ahead on it. Brentford will clear. A terrible tackle on Martinelli. And that'll surely at least be a yellow card. Short to Saka here on the left. Try to make a turn. And get it inside, but unable to get it there. As Brentford's defender was able to get a foot to it. And Zinchenko is unable to stop Jensen here on the right side. And he's just going to take it to the corner, pass it back to Wissa. Wissa is going to try to go inside, but Martinelli is there. Unfortunately, no help going forward. Looking for someone to pass it to. We're going to hit Jorginho here. Going to go back out to Martinelli. Inside to Trossard. Trossard to Jorginho. Jorginho's unable to find anyone. And Odegaard is going to get tackled in the box. And that's going to be full time. And we lose this game 2-1 to Brentford, so we are going to stay on 7 points in the league. Brentford really outplayed us in that game, and that is going to keep us in 11th place through 5 games. We really need to start picking it up. All right, the next game here is going to be a Carabao Cup game against Bournemouth. We're just going to quick sim it with a fully rotated side, or mostly fully rotated side, and see if we can't get the win. And we do. 2-1, moving on in the Carabao Cup. All right, next Premier League game here against Everton. We really need to get a win here because this will be our 6th game of the season, and we've only got 2 wins so far. So we need to get that 3rd win here pretty quickly. We're going to push forward. A little bit slower pace so far. Odegaard is able to get it out here to Saka. Saka's going to go back into Odegaard. We're going to send Saka through, but unable to find him. We're going to go back inside here to Jesus. Over here to Xhaka. Xhaka's going to go with the shot and the save by Pickford. It was a good shot by Xhaka. We got a corner here, and we're looking for someone at the back post. I believe that was Xhaka. We're not going to be able to find him. We're going to get it out here to Zinchenko. Going to look to go all the way to Jesus, and Jesus is going to get it in. Get in a shot, but it is saved by Pickford. Zinchenko's going to send Gabriel Jesus through here. We're going to try to cut back inside on his right foot, get a shot off, but he is not able to. He is tackled. I think that's going to be a goal kick. It is. Everton here at the edge of the box. Castellanos out to Gray. And Castellanos with the shot, but Ramsdale easily saves it. Granit Xhaka with a good tackle, and then possibly a foul, but no call. And then another tackle, or another interception. And we might be on the break. Saka with a good move to get around the defender, and he's going to cut inside of him. And he's going to pass it down here to Jesus, and Jesus is through on the goal. And he's going to slow it down and take a shot, and he's going to put it into the left post. Arsenal up 1-0. We've been here before, though, and we keep giving up 1-0 leads, so now we just need to find a second one before they find a first. And the Everton defender is able to get it out to his counterpart, who actually tries to pass it in and doesn't get it past Thomas Partey, and Jesus is going to send Martinelli through here. Martinelli with a shot, and he's actually going to slot it past Pickford into the right side of the net. What a shot by Martinelli on his weak foot, too. I'm happy to see he can do it in the game just like he does it in real life sometimes. That's exactly what we needed. We needed to go up 2-0 in this game so that we could try to keep this lead. A 2-0 lead is much more comfortable. Martinelli sends Odegaard through, but Godfrey is there again to stop him from getting all the way to the goal. Demarai Gray is holding up the play here at the edge of the box. He's going to look back inside just for a moment, find Aguado. Aguado is unable to do anything with it as Xhaka makes the tackle. And that's going to do it for the end of this first half here. And at the start of the second half we really just need to make sure we keep doing the same thing we've been doing. As Martinelli tries to send Jesus through, and he is unable to get it there, but Jesus kind of makes a tackle while falling down and is unable to pick it back up. Demarai Gray is going to send it back here to Mikalenko. Back inside Demarai Gray, though. Demarai Gray is kind of working it around, and he's able to find Chimi Avila, and he is able to put it into the back of the net. This is not what we want to see. We're still up 2-1, but our defense just has to get better. Every time we have a lead, we just seem to give it up. But that's not what we're going to do here. We're not going to give this lead up. We are going to make sure we get all 3 points in this game. Martinelli sends Xhaka through with the perfect pass. Xhaka to Odegaard, and Odegaard with the shot and slots it into the bottom right corner. And we take a commanding 3-1 lead. That is just the answer we needed to them getting a goal. Getting a goal ourselves right back after them. Let's just not let up another one. Pass it from Xhaka out here to Martinelli. Martinelli is able to keep it in. Xhaka finds himself in this spot again. He's going to try to lift it over the top to Odegaard. Probably wouldn't have worked anyways, but we're out for a corner. Odegaard's going to whip it in here. Again, not a lot of height on this team, so really just nowhere to go. Get it here to Xhaka. Xhaka's going to find Odegaard. Odegaard's going to get it here to Martinelli. They're trying to send it across to Saka, but he has a heavy touch. And they're able to clear it out. Everton on the break now. Castellanos has made it all the way down the field. Not a lot of support for him, but he's going to look inside to Aguado. Aguado is unable to get the shot past Ramsdale. Forgot to mention that we didn't start Saliba in this game because he was just a little bit tired. Jesus with a heavy touch. There's not enough time. And Castellanos sends Chimi Avila through. And Ramsdale's going to come out for it, and Jimmy Avila hits it off the post. That's the lucky break we needed on that one. All right, Everton with a free kick here. They're going to lob it in. And unable to find anyone as Thomas Partey heads it out to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel with a nice defensive play. But Castellanos is through now, and that might be a penalty. And it is. Ben White goes for the sliding challenge in the box, which is always pretty dangerous, and ends up hitting the player and not the ball. All right, let's see if Ramsdale can make the save. And he can't. Jimmy Avila slots it in the middle of the goal past Ramsdale. Never been a strong suit of Ramsdale's saving penalties, but again, unable to do so here. All right, 3-2. We really just need to hold the ball here. 3 minutes at a time. No reason for us to go forward. And Thomas Partey with a heavy touch in the middle of the field is not what we need right now. Ben White makes the big interception after giving up the penalty earlier. And that is not going to be a game. Thomas Partey is down injured, and it's looking pretty serious. Partey's injury has forced us to take him out, so it's looking like this might be a long-term injury as well. But with that injury, that wastes enough time for us to get the victory. 3-2 over Everton at Goodison Park. We will definitely take that. It's never an easy game going to Everton, but we come away with the win. And there it is. Partey is out for 7 months. That is not what we need. We have Jorginho, but besides him, there is not a lot of backup in that position. And after that, we're going to get straight into the match against FC Zurich. And yes, after our first game, we are bottom of the group so far in the Europa League, which is definitely not where an Arsenal team should be ever. But that PSV game, they just kind of battered us in that whole second half. And again, we were going with a mostly rotated side. We're going to leave in Saka and Xhaka and bringing in Jorginho for Partey. So technically he's a starting 11 now, but mostly rotated side. Hopefully this team can get the win. Zurich is already pressing forward here right at the edge of the box, waiting for an opportunity to break through. They're going to get it out to their right winger here. And Tierney is playing great defense, makes an excellent tackle, dispossess the right winger. Kiwior goes for a sliding tackle, unable to get there. Jorginho gets the ball out to Saka. Nketiah's found Saka through. Saka goes for the shot, but it gets intercepted right before he's able to get a foot to it. Game's been pretty back and forth so far. Fabio Vieira sees the run of Saka on the far right side here. Saka's going to cut in the middle, shoot, and it's saved by Brecher. Saka going to swing it in here. Looking towards the back post for Tomiyasu, and he gets the head on it, but it goes wide of the post. Tomiyasu's been impressing me so far in this game. FC Zurich with a shot, but Turner with the save. I like Matt Turner, but in real life he did just go to Nottingham Forest, and I think Raya is a little bit of an upgrade on him, but we'll see how it goes. Tomiyasu is going to be out here on defense against their left winger. Does pretty solid, and gets the steal as well. A shot and a save by Matt Turner. Going to be out for a goal, or for a corner, right here at the end of the first half. All right, let's see what they can do. Nketiah gets a head on it, clears it out, and that's going to do it for the end of this first half here. As one of the biggest teams in England, I feel like we should definitely be dominating this game, and we just aren't right now. Zurich are playing better than us, so we need to really step it up in the second half. Xhaka finds Jorginho on the edge of the box. He's going to go for a shot, and I mean, it wasn't even close. What the hell was that? Vieira's going to look for the run of Saka out here. Saka's going to look to make a nice move. He turns outside. He tries to go outside again, is unable to make it past the defender. Vieira slots it through to Nelson. Nelson's going to look back inside to Vieira. Vieira's going to look inside to Nketiah with a finesse shot, and the shot is saved by Brecher. That was a beautiful shot and a good save. Come make a play. Jorginho's going to go for a power shot, and again puts it well wide. The two shots he's had today have been just absolutely abysmal. Not something I would recommend him or seen him usually do. Granit Xhaka is going to be through here. He's going to go for the shot. It falls, and the defender knocks it in. And they count it as offsides because Nketiah touched it. Wow, that is a tough break. Where's VAR when you need it? Nketiah's going to find Nelson through. Nelson's going to cut it back, try to go for the finesse shot, and Brecher with another save. We're putting the pressure on them here at the end of this game, and we're actually going to bring on Jesus in place of Nketiah to hopefully get a goal out of him. Holding's going to have to play some great defense here. They're going to cross it all the way across the field to the right winger here. He makes a good touch inside. Goes for the shot, and Turner has to save it. And it does not look like we're going to get the win here. Is this going to be probably the final play of the game? Might have been a handball by Kiwior. The ball's going to go out for another corner. And that'll actually do it for the game. A 0-0 draw against Zurich away. So far through 2 games in the Europa League, only a single point is not going to cut it. We need to get some more points from our last 4 games. We probably need to win all 4 games realistically to get through in this group. Yeah, this is just not what you want to see through 2 games in the Europa League. Only 4 games remaining, and we're already 5 points behind the lead. It's not looking good. All right, and moving on to our 4th and final game of the video. We are at home against Brighton, a game that we should be able to win, but Brighton is a very dangerous team to play against. Martinelli here from Trossard. Martinelli's able to drive in. Gonna look for a pass back. Going to be able to find Jorginho on the edge of the box. Another tough shot. Keeper is able to make a save. A little bit of a back and forth game so far. Not a lot going on. Martinelli's actually going to be able to look for Trossard through, and that is definitely a foul, and nothing is given. But we do get a free kick right here at the edge of the box, and just slightly get it over the wall, up and over the wall, and into the corner, and it goes off the very top left corner of the post. We are unable to take the 1-0 lead early on. Very good tackle by Pascal Gross. Saliba with a perfect interception there. And this press has been brutal so far, but it looks like we're able to find a break and find a hole. We're going to try to get it into Jesus, but the pass is behind him by a long shot. This press that Brighton is putting on is making it very hard to move forward and make quick decisions. Brighton are pushing forward very nicely here, and Undav with a shot, but it is saved by Ramsdale. Matoma dribbling around the edge of the box, finds Undav, and Undav slots it up into the right-hand corner of the goal. Nothing Ramsdale could do about it. That shot was too powerful. And again, Matoma is a very dangerous player. I feel like that whole sequence came really from him, just dribbling it around the box, and then he was able to find a pass to Undav. We're able to find Jesus, but it gets saved by Robert Sanchez. I was almost speechless at how good that play was for a second there. Gabriel steps up, and they are able to find a pass around him, but Saliba is there to back him up. Looks like Saka's going to be able to make a run. I'm going to try to get him across the middle of the field here. He's going to look for Martinelli on the edge. Martinelli's going to try to pass it back to Saka. Saka might have fouled him there, but it's not called. Martinelli picks it back up. Saka looks for Trossard through, but the pass is unable to get there. I'm going to try to go over the top against Gabriel, but he's able to head that away. And that's going to be that for the first half. The second half, we need to start off strong yet again. I mean, I feel like this is an every game thing. We're asking for the players to start strong. It truly is a tough matchup. It's always a tough matchup playing Brighton. Saka is not having his best game so far, but Saliba is having an incredible game. Jorginho tries to find the long pass through, but is unable to, but Jesus collects. Odegaard finds Saka. Going to try to cut inside, and again, he is tackled. He is just not having as good of a game as we need him to. Saliba with the long pass over here to Saka, and Saka again with a terrible touch. I think we're going to have to sub him off. He is a little bit tired. He's played 2 days ago in the Europa League game, or 3 days ago. Martinelli in here to Trossard. Trossard's going to keep driving. He might even find a gap, and he's going to shoot it, and Trossard is able to shoot it and make it past Robert Sanchez for the first goal for us today in this game to level it at 1-1. Trossard is truly an incredible player, and what a shot he just made. Let's look at it again. A very tight angle to get it past Robert Sanchez. Mikel Arteta is very happy about that one. Reece Nelson comes on for Bukayo Saka here in the 63rd minute after Trossard scores, and we're hoping that he's going to bring another element to this game after Saka was not having his best game. Brighton are pressing here, and they're able to find a pass to McAllister, and he is able to put it in the back of the net. I mean, I just feel like our defense didn't do anything there. Mostly just watching the ball. Gabriel just stood there and watched McAllister be unmarked. Brighton back ahead, 2-1. Brighton are on the break yet again, and McAllister's in the box. A good block by Saliba, and it ricochets, and Ramsdale's able to collect it. Able to block it, but Brighton are still on the press. Another shot, and Ramsdale with another save. It just seems like whenever other teams are pressing against our back line, they lose control of what they're supposed to be doing. And White here to Jorginho. We're going to go out to Nelson again. Nelson not able to get the pass into Jesus. And I guess it's just our right wingers in this game. I mean, Saka and Nelson both have so far not been able to prove why either of them need to be in this game right now. Odegaard finds Nelson. Nelson's going to find Jesus through. We're going to try to go over the top, and Jesus with a terrible shot. Probably should have just kept it on the ground against Robert Sanchez. Somehow Undav is found through the middle and passes it to Dalot, and Dalot shoots it just wide. Maybe Ramsdale got a touch on it. He didn't, but he was offsides anyways. Odegaard's going to find Nelson here. We're going to try to go back post to Jorginho, but that didn't quite work. They're able to clear it out. Here to Zinchenko. Rio. Odegaard's going to look inside for Trossard. Trossard's going to be in again, and he's unable to find it on the near post. I mean, we have to score off this corner. Try to find someone taller in there. Jesus is the one that comes down with it. Finds Saliba. Saliba down here to Nelson. Nelson's going to try to turn back. Finds Odegaard. There's nowhere really to go. Jesus is unable to get it around the box, and that is yet another loss for the Arsenal. 2-1 at home against Brighton. We are just not having a good start to the season. So far, we are just not winning the games in the league that we are supposed to win and need to win. Brighton's always going to be a tough game, but we should have won that for sure. To end off this episode, we're actually going to simulate 2 games, one in the league and one in the Europa League. First game is going to be here against Bournemouth, and second will be against Bodo Glimt. Let's see if we can get some wins. 3-2 win against Bournemouth, that'll always help us in the league. And hopefully a 4-2 win against Bodo Glimt. That'll help us in the Europa League. First 3 points in the Europa League. That win against Bournemouth will actually bring us back up into 7th place in the league, which is not terrible through 8 games. We're at least in a good position to move into the top 4. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or tips and tricks on what you want me to do in the rest of this career mode. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.